What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Crashblade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and we are finally taking a look at the Lunatone Solrock deck, which after playing it and after doing this video, I am like amazed by how well it actually functions for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I do recommend going second with the deck because you'll see why in the video. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, let's just go into it. All right, let's just jump into going over last video's question. This ghost-type Pokemon can only evolve from its base form if it is in the Galarian form. The original base form's type was water and rock, and somebody was really close in the comments of the recording of this video, and nobody has gotten the correct Pokemon correct, but the answer to this question is Cursula. Now, I know somebody said Corsola, which is the first stage of this Pokemon, but I was looking for the evolution form because it can only evolve into Cursula when it's in the Galarian form, which is interesting to note. Anyways, if you do get the point before the posting of this video, I will mark it down and keep track of that and let you know in the next video. But this video's question is, in the Pokemon games, the character Hop starts with what Pokemon that is not a starter Pokemon? So go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below. Remember, not a starter Pokemon. So like starter Pokemons are like Squirtle, Blastoise, Bulbasaur, not one of those first three. Who is his other starting Pokemon that he usually has? It's Hop. He's known to have this Pokemon. Anyways, the base form, by the way. Good luck. Leave your answer in the comment section down below, and let's get into the rest of the video. Here is the main attacker of the deck, Lunatone. We're going to focus on the Moonkinesis attack. This attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon, so the base damage for this attack, had to do the math real quick in my head, is 120 if you have 3 psychic energies on. And then it also has a cycle draw attack that kind of helps in the first turns of the game. If you absolutely need to do it, you can discard a card from your hand and draw 3 cards, which is pretty cool. That's the Lunatone main attacker. How do we consistently power it up? Well, the Buddy Solrock here with the Sun Energy ability. Once during your turn, you can attach a psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your Lunatone, which is awesome. Basically, you have 3 Solrocks down. You can power up a Lunatone in one turn. How else do we have this helping? Well, of course, we have the Radiant Greninja, which lets us discard an energy and draw 2 cards. So we discard our psychic energies, draw 2 cards. We also have 1 copy of Pyukumuku in here to pitch the Pyukumuku. Adds a little bit of draw support because we kind of need it, but not too much, but it helps. We can pitch the Pyukumuku, draw 1 card, lets us go 1 more deep, which is nice. 4 Battle VIP Pass, so we can set up on the first couple turns pretty quickly. 3 Fog Crystal. This helps us get out our Lunatone, or more importantly, searches out energies that we need. That way we can not play a heavy energy count to get stuck with that. 2 Hisuian heavy balls. I've been thinking about cutting down to 1, possibly adding in the Zigzagoon or something else. Not too sure. Mainly Zigzagoon so we can hit the 220 on the first turns. Yeah, that's why. 4 Quick Ball. Obviously, gets out our basics, discards cards. What we want to do. 3 rescue carriers, because Lunatoads, you expect them to get knocked out after every turn, so you need to rescue carry them back. And, you know, Greninja's actually one of the banes of this deck. Also add in Manaphy. You could get rid of a Hisuian heavy ball and add in Manaphy to combat against Greninja, maybe, if you want to. 4 Scoop Up Nets. Obviously, we scoop up Greninjas, we scoop up Solrocks, reuse their abilities. 4 Trekking Shoes to help us dig through our deck. 2 PokéStops, which I really like in this deck. We get to discard 3 cards. Normally, we don't care what we're discarding because we have ways to get it back. And hopefully we discard energies. We have a ton of item cards, so it really hits pretty often. 2 Boss's Orders here, of course. 1 Bruno, 1 Cynthia's Ambition. Then we have 3 Irida, and you might be asking, well, Crash, why do you have Irida in a non-water deck? Well, let me tell you, if you go second and you have an Irida in your hand, that Irida can grab you a Radiant Greninja, a Battle VIP Pass, which essentially turns into 3 Pokemon for you, which is insane. Or you could do Irida for Radiant Greninja Choice Belts. We have 3 of them in here. Helps us do 30 more damage. That's what we... So much functionality with Irida. Gets you the item cards that you absolutely need when you need them. You can, in the late games, Irida turns into a Pyukumuku plus item card, so you get to draw a card. Irida's actually really nice. You could possibly go down to 2 Irida, but I like having them in the early turns because it can get us our Battle VIP passes. Maybe cut the Bruno. I don't know. Play around with the deck. You can do it. I'm sure you can. And then we have 10 Psychic Energies in here so that we can use Radiant Greninja, discard them, and power up our Lunatones. It's not hard to get 5 energies on a Lunatone and do 210 damage. I promise you. It's not that bad. Anyways, that's the deck. It'll be in the description down below. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video if you enjoy the content. And let's get into the matches. Okay, we actually won the coin flip on this one, but I decided to go second. And this opening hand is one of the reasons I can Irida for Radiant Greninja Battle VIP Pass. And I can already half hit this Mew. If, this is a big if I can get enough energies onto this Lunatone, I can knock it out. So let's go ahead and play Irida. Let's go Radiant Greninja Battle VIP Pass here. Now let's play the Battle VIP Pass, grab 2 Solrocks, put them onto the bench, play the Radiant Greninja, use concealed cards, get rid of that energy. Quick Ball is fantastic. That gets rid of another energy and goes for a Pyukumuku, which lets me get 1 card deeper. Let's go ahead and pitch that to draw a card. Another Battle VIP Pass. I think I'll wait on that. Let's go ahead and play Trekking Shoes here. We will definitely get rid of that. Draw a Lunatone, which is nice. We're still going to wait. Scoop Up Net. Yes, I want Scoop Up Net. Okay, let's see. Let's go. We might be able to take a one shot here. Let's do that. Have to be careful, though, with how I sequence this. Okay, I don't have another energy in the discard just yet. So we're doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Trekking Shoes. Rescue Carrier, no. Oh, I don't think we get there. Actually, no, we do. Right? I can Battle VIP Pass for another Solrock. Scoop up the Greninja. I think we get there, right? 30, 60, 90, 120. I think we did it. I think we get there. Let's get that last Solrock. Scoop up the Radiant Greninja. Go ahead and conceal cards. Ooh, even better. Choice Belts. Those work too. Energy, Choice Belt. And this is why I like going second with this deck. KO. Just like that. 210 damage turn 1. Whew, they weren't expecting it. Ooh, a Charmander. Okay, I elected to go first this time because I was getting way too many donks with this deck. So let's grab Solrock Greninja here. And, you know, honestly, if I went second again, that Charmander would have been KO'd easily. So let's go ahead and conceal cards away that Psychic Energy. Double Trekking Shoes is cool for us. Yes, we'll take a Battle VIP Pass. Yes, we'll play the Battle VIP Pass. Let's go ahead, Solrock Lunatone. This is why we play 4 Battle VIP Passes. Trekking Shoes, yes, Fog Crystal, that gets us energies. I will take that. Scoop up Greninja. And conceal cards that away. Didn't get a boss, which is a little bit of a bummer. That's okay. Go ahead and power up this Lunatone. I don't see it getting knocked out next turn, so we should be okay. Grab another energy. And why not? Let's scoop up Radiant Greninja one more time and use concealed cards one more time. Okay. We'll chill with what we have here. Lunatone's ready to go. Pass the turn on to her opponent. This deck is insane. It's so consistent. I'm able to get Lunatone attacks off turn 1, turn 2 really, really quickly. We even have a boss's orders, which means that I can boss up something, take the knockout. Depending on what we're playing. If we're playing against the Scorch Mill deck, ooh, Lumineon is a juicy target. I'm 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Avery sucks. Gonna get rid of 2 Solrock. Actually, let's get rid of Lunatone Solrock. That's fine with me. How can I do this? Is it possible? If I rating... Okay. I can draw into an energy. And then I would Radiant Greninja that away and draw into 1 more energy. That allows me to knock out the Lumineon. Possibly. Or see what else they get out. Playing some kind of fire deck. If I... Okay. Yeah, if I don't draw into an energy... oh, I can boss up the Bidoof. Bidoof is a nice target. Okay. PokéStop kind of helps. Let's go Trekking Shoes. We discard this one and draw the next card. Okay. PokéStop might discard us an energy. Oh, it does. Fantastic. Okay, let's quick ball away the research. Go grab the Solrock. And we can Sun Energy onto Lunatone here. Might as well do the last one. Because if it gets knocked out, whatever. Boss's orders on the Lumineon. Take a KO. And go up 2 prizes, which I think is really important in this matchup. Seeing as they only have Bidoof and Charmander on the bench. And if I had gone second, this would have been a much different game. much different. They do get a Bibarel, which is fine. And an Evolution Incense, which might help them. Ambipom. Oh, okay, so it's a Ambipom deck with Charmander because Full Tilt Fleeing. I like that. Charmeleon, okay. Don't know why they're going into Charmeleon. Rescue Carrier. Bring back Ambipom. Okay, this might be an interesting matchup. I did not even consider playing Charizard with Ambipom, but it's a good thing to do. Let's see, next turn, what should I do? Should I Irida or Pyukumuku and Rescue Carrier, maybe? I can quick ball away Bruno. Don't necessarily need Choice Belts in this matchup, but we are already ahead 2 prizes, which is fantastic. A research from our opponent. They do get rid of a rare candy. That means they could have gone rare candy Charizard, but then I would have just knocked it out, right? So that makes sense. Okay. Maybe I can get another boss. Who knows? Let's go ahead and quick ball away the Bruno. Grab a Pyukumuku. Trekking Shoes. Yeah, we'll take the Rescue Carrier. That means I don't need Irida anymore. We'll get rid of Irida here. Quick ball for Lunatone, which is fine. Go ahead and pitch a Pyuku. Battle VIP Pass, Rescue Carrier. Have we used Rescue Carrier? No. Let's go ahead and research then. And conceal cards that away. And quick ball away the Irida. Grab Pyuku for next turn. And start powering up our other Lunatone. We can go ahead and throw that on there, no big deal. And let's go ahead and Moonkinesis. Take a knockout on this Charmeleon, I'm sorry. And hope they don't have a Charizard for next turn. The doubling energy Charizard. The Radiant Charizard we don't have to worry about until we get down to 1 prize, I believe. No, until we get down to 2. Quick ball away a Fire Energy. We put another Fire Energy on Apom. Is that enough to take a knockout? Full Tilt Fling does what? 60 times? So they just need 2 heads. 2 heads and they take a knockout on our Lunatone. We get Marnied, which is okay. Can Marnie us into a boss's orders, which is good. That means I can possibly boss up a Charmander if it's not prized. We do get boss's orders. That's fantastic. They did get rare candy, but they discarded their Charizard. Do they have another one? That sucks. XP share on the other Apom, and they just bustle here for nothing. Which would have been good for them. Let's go ahead and conceal cards away that. Just play that, see what we have in the prizes. Okay, that's cool. Attach the energy there. Attach with Sun Energy there. Go ahead and throw this down, just thinning. Don't know if I want a boss right now. Yeah, let's save the boss. We'll save the boss. Take the knockout. Both Apoms get an energy, which is cool. We go down to 2 prizes. Scoop Up Net's fantastic. They come up with an Apom. So if they do flip heads, we can go for a boss on the Charmander. Possibly. Or the Radiant Charizard. 2 level balls and a quick ball. I think level ball gets them Ambipom. It does. They will have 2 Ambipoms now. But they do have to flip double heads to take a knockout. They do have to flip double hits to take a knockout on us, unless they can get their Charizard this turn. This might be the turn where I boss up the Charmander, just so I don't have to worry about it. Ooh, level ball for nothing. Do they have the other Ambipom in their hand, or do they not have another Ambipom because they're prized? Quick ball. Thins their hand down for them to use Bibarel for 1 at minimum. Training core, they can use it for 2, that's good. Get rid of our PokéStop, which is fine. Don't really need it anymore. They boss the other Lunatone. Just to thin more cards. They're looking for the last Charizard that's in the deck, hopefully, for them. Get a Fire Energy back. And Full Tilt Fling. They flip 1 Tails. That's all we needed to see. Okay. Let's go ahead and boss up the Charmander so we take away that avenue from our opponent. So they have less chances. Moonkinesis, the Charmander, go down to 1 prize, and then rest of the game is really just up to a coin flip. And we should be set. This is a really interesting Ambipom deck. I do like it. I might steal a little bit of it and play an Ambipom deck like this myself. Here's a Full Tilt Fling. They get 1 heads, 2 heads. They do take the knockout on Lunatone. Good for them. 2 Lunatones are in the discard, which is cool. Let's go for the other one. That means I can rescue carrier them back, which is what I will do. Play 1 down and start setting it up. Because the ability Primate Dexterity means that on a coin flip, I don't do any damage. So, hopefully they don't just flip an insane amount of coin flips heads. Alright, we didn't even have to worry about it. We just wiped the floor with them. Looks good for me. This deck is super powerful. I really like it. I can see why it's one of the best single prize decks in the format. I can really see it. Ooh, Flying Pikachu VMAX. Oh no. Luckily we're going second here. Oh boy, we might... Oh, Path to the Peak kind of slows us down a lot. We did get a Lunatone though, which is good. Let's go ahead and pitch to Pyukumuku. I don't know if we can do this without Radiant Greninja. Thankfully we got PokéStop. That helps a lot. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and Trekking Shoes. We will definitely discard that. Another Solrock is good to see. Quick Ball away that. Grab another Solrock. We might be able to pull off another turn 1 KO here. Quick Ball away the Bruno. Go for Radiant Greninja. Play down Radiant Greninja and research. Solid. We don't get any energy off of that, which is a bummer. But we can Trekking Shoes. No, don't want that. Do get a Fog Crystal. That's an energy. That's good. And conceal cards away that energy. Okay, so Sun Energy once. Sun Energy again. And another one. Don't have any more energies in the discard, but we do have one in our hand. Let's go ahead and PokéStop here. 2 Scoop Up Nets, and Choice Belt is fantastic. So let's scoop up the Radiant Greninja. I think we do it again, folks. Let's go ahead and conceal cards away the energy. Scoop up the Solrock. Go into Lunatone. Play down Solrock. Sun Energy again. I don't think I need to play more cards, but I'm going to Trekking Shoes. No, I want to get into an energy. We did. I think we just did it again, folks. Moonkinesis for the KO. This is why going second's amazing. Oh my goodness. It's insane. Okay, our opponent's going first here, and they start off with a Dialga. Not too bad of a start for our opponent. They put down another Dialga. Hopefully we can take some early knockouts here. Half hit this Dialga, possibly. We'll see. We have a pretty good opening hand with Irida, Heavy Ball, Quick Ball, Trekking Shoes, and PokéStop. We can literally play out this whole hand. There's a juicy target in Crobat. Crobat and Zacian are going to be 2 of Pokemon that I want to target. So with both bosses orders that I have at some point, possibly, hopefully, maybe, we will see. But let's see how long our opponent's turn is going to be. Another Quick Ball from our opponent. Getting rid of the Mews here pretty quickly, and to get another third Mew out. They probably have a switch, I would imagine. No, they just Intrepid Sword. Okay. No energies onto the Zacian. No energies in play just yet. We get a Scoop Up Net. Let's go ahead and play the heavy ball first, see if we have anything in there. We do have a Lunatone. Good to see. Let's go ahead and play Irida. This will grab us a Greninja and a Battle VIP Pass, which is amazing. Play down the Greninja, play the Battle VIP Pass. This is going to grab us 2 Solrocks. We can Quick Ball away the Scoop Up Net, grab another Solrock, put that down, play the Lunatone. Let's go ahead and Trekking Shoes. Yeah, we'll take another Trekking Shoes, that's fine. Trekking Shoes it is. We don't need another Quick Ball, let's get rid of that. Another Battle VIP Pass is unfortunate. Yes, we will take a Research. I can't play Research, but I can do PokéStop. Won't be able to attack, it seems like. Quick Ball, Battle VIP Pass, or Rescue Carrier. Okay, let's do that. We can draw one more card with Pyukumuku here. Pitch it, and we draw a card. Maybe it's an energy. It is in the form of Fog Crystal. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and grab that. Conceal cards away that energy. Another energy. I don't think we're going to get knocked out next turn. So let's just build up our active Lunatone. It actually doesn't matter too much for us anyways. And we can do a cycle draw, get rid of this Battle VIP Pass, useless card. Draw 3, Trekking Shoes, Fog Crystal's good. That means I can attach more energies to our Lunatone. And we'll go from there. I think I'm just going to Fog Crystal away, get a Psychic Energy, research all this away, play the Trekking Shoes, see what we can get, and possibly go for a knockout on this Dialga V here. They are powering up the Dialga on the bench. Cross switch your Air Balloon, Scoop Up Net. I kind of do regret playing that PokéStop against this Dialga deck. To be honest, they probably play a ton of items. Training Court technically helps us out a little bit, especially with a Radiant Greninja. They have an Air Balloon. They might go into Radiant Greninja this turn, or the Mew that they have. But the good thing is, like, they're only going to take 2 prizes with Star Chronos, and we can take 2 prizes fairly easily ourselves. There's a Mew that they can go into. So if we start taking prizes here pretty soon, that'd be good for us. We'll see. How many do they have? They have 2 energies in the discard. They need to get 2 more in the discard, have all 4 Metal Saucers and an energy attachment this turn to get Dialga's attack off. I don't think that's going to happen, but I've seen crazier plays, so it could. Maybe. I don't know. At the very least, we are going to be half hitting one of these guys. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it and just straight up knock out whatever they put in the active. I'm assuming it's going to be a single prize though, which is a little unfortunate. There's the Mew. And they go into the Mew. If we can get 10 energies on a Lunatone, I could eventually boss up this Dialga and just straight up knock it out, which would be hilarious. Energy search from the Mew, which is good. It's not a Metal Saucer. But that is a second energy onto the Dialga. Oh, they're just going to conceal cards it. Okay, that makes sense too. And that has 2 energies in the discard now for 2 Metal Saucers. I don't think they're going to be getting an attack off with Chrono Star this turn. But they could take a knockout. Metal Blast does take a knockout, which is fine. No worries for me here. At this point then, I'm going to attach at least 1 energy to the Lunatone now, because 3 will be in the discard after I research. Silene, put double tails? No, to get ahead. So what do they put him back? Metal Saucer. Genius. And they can power up the Dialga on the bench. Genius, I say. Oh, I can use the Rescue Carrier now and not have to discard it with Professor's Research, which is always something good for us. Promote this Lunatone. Another Fog Crystal, don't want to see that. Get Lunatone back. Trekking Shoes. No, we don't need the Psychic Energy. Oh, didn't want to see another Rescue Carrier though. Let's go ahead and Sun Energy onto this guy. We're gonna do all 3, just so I know that I'm at least hitting 150. And then we can Fog Crystal, get energy out of the deck, because we want our energies in the discard. We can research. I don't think we have another basic in there. We just double check. Oh, both of our bosses are prized. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and pitch to Pyukumuku. Get him to the bottom. Scoop Up Net's cool. We can go ahead and use concealed cards, get rid of that energy. 2 Scoop Up Nets is nice. We'll attach the Choice Belt there. Training Court back one of the energies. Go ahead and scoop up a Solrock. Put the energy onto that Lunatone so that it's easier to hit. And we will just go ahead and Moonkinesis for 150. Half hit the Dialga. Unfortunately, both of our boss's orders are prized. It's going to make it a little bit tougher to do what we want to do. But we don't have to worry about a Star Chronos from this Dialga per se. The following Dialga will have Star Chronos, I would assume, because they can't accelerate energy onto the active Dialga, which is good for us. Very good for us indeed. We do know that they have at least one Metal Saucer in their hand. And they play it to go to the bench Dialga. Unfortunately, they can also retreat the active Dialga. No, they can't. They just attach to the bench one per turn, which is fine with me. Whew. Okay, we're going to be even on prize trades, which is going to be a little tricky. I need to get ahead in prizes somehow, and without having boss's orders, it's going to be a little tricky for us to do so. And they go ahead and take a knockout on our Lunatone. So we will promote our other Lunatone. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's Sun Energy. We only need 3 now to take a knockout, and we can start building up the other one on the bench, which is fantastic for us. Let's go ahead and conceal cards. Just draw a couple more cards, get these Psychic Energies in the discard. I do like having I don't know if I want to play PokéStop, to be honest. Like, do I give them access to energy in their discard in the form of Training Court, or do I give them a way to get more Metal Saucers? Such a hard choice. I think we leave Training Court in play for now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Moonkinesis. We're going to hold the hand since we have the other Lunatone. Take a knockout here. Hopefully we find a boss's orders, because if we do, we can find a way to get a knockout on the Crobat or the Zacian. We got a boss's orders, which is good. That'll put us up 2 prizes. And then if we get another boss's orders, we can take a knockout on the Zacian as well, hopefully. Hopefully. And be good to go there. Now, they do have to take a knockout on this active Lunatone. Otherwise, it's just blah blah blah. It's just going to be that much easier to take a knockout on the Zacian. I think I can get still cards away one. I'd be, see, 30, base 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 2 energies. Yeah, I can easily take a knockout on the Zacian on the bench. They do get a Metal Saucer. They might get Star Chronos off this turn, though. Should be a little scary. They got 3 energies. There's another Metal Saucer. Okay, they can attach for turn. Here comes an Avery. Oh, no. Get rid of 2 Solrocks. We have 1 in hand. Actually, maybe I should have got rid of Radiant Greninja. I don't know what's in my deck. Do I have another rescue carrier? I should. Unless it was prized. I don't know if it was prized or not. Alright, here comes Dialga. Metal Saucer to the Zacian. Okay. Big Charmander Zacian. That's going to be critical for our opponent. They're going to take 2 prizes, so this is going to be a little tricky for us. That puts Zacian at 250. I don't know if we're going to be able to take a knockout on the Zacian. Do I give them Radiant Greninja or the Lunala? I think I have to give them Solrock. Because I have a Solrock in my hand. I can lose the other Solrock, which is fine. They're probably going to boss the Lunatone anyway. I keep calling it Lunala for some reason. Sure, they have another boss's orders. That's fine. Now's the time to get rid of Training Court, though, I think. Yeah, they've played 4 Metal Saucers. Now's the time to get rid of Training Court so they can't power up their Zacian as quickly, but they're going to be able to anyways. Maybe they just don't put an energy on it. We'll hope for that. Cross Switcher. Okay, they are going for the Lunatone, which is fine. We still have 1 in their hand. They do put an energy on the Zacian, which is a little bit of a bummer. Trekking Shoes from the Mew. They play it. They might have this one in the bag. It's going to be a little tough. Not being able to do some damage, I think those first couple turns kind of screwed us a little bit. Another Trekking Shoes. They are getting pretty thin on their deck there. There's a Raihan to the Zacian. Oh no. That means they have Zacian as an attacker as well. 2 cards left in our opponent's deck. They get back an energy with Training Court. That can go on Dialga. Do they have a retreat with the Mew? They do. Scoop it up. They go into Dialga. And Metal Blast the Lunatone. Okay. Let's go Solrock. There's a Rescue Carrier, which is nice. Solrock. Let's go a Rescue Carrier. Double Solrock because... I guess I have to do 1 Solrock, 1 Lunatone to have another attacker next turn. Yep. Lay down the Lunatones here. Let's go ahead and conceal cards away the energy. And attach. And attach. And attach. And scoop up Solrock. Lunatone. Is there a way I knock out the Zacian? There is a way I knock out the Crobat. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180 boss's orders. I take a knockout. And then I try to power up the other Lunatone. Okay. Sun energy onto this guy. Should I use Training Court? I only have 3. I should use Training Court. Let's get that. Let's play PokéStop. Use it. Get a Scoop Up Net Choice Belt. That's good for next turn. We're going to go ahead and boss up the Crobat and hope we get a boss next turn. Or they come up with Zacian. Moonkinesis for 180. Take the knockout. One of these prizes needs to be a boss's orders. It is. Okay. We have PokéStop to get the rest of the cards in our deck. We might be able to pull this off. We got to hit for 250 though. It's going to be a little tricky. We can attach 5 energies. 60, 90. If we attach 5 energies next turn, that's 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, 240. We're going to be 10 damage short, I think. Oh, the math just doesn't work. And we don't have a Tool Jammer either. Oh, they do Silene. It does get them a card back. What will it be? What is their last card remaining? A Scoop Up Net. Okay. That's to scoop up that Greninja in case I try to boss it up or something. Quick Ball away the Mew. They're thinning. Can I do it? I wonder if I have... How many Scoop Up Nets have I played? 3? Oh, I only have 1 Scoop Up Net. I can't get back the other Solrock though. That would have been amazing if I could have. Okay, we're gonna try it out here. Let's go ahead and... I think we just attach the energy because I can use PokéStop. A Quick Ball. I don't think this is enough, unfortunately. But we're gonna try our hardest here. I could have math wrong. That's fine. Scoop up a Solrock. Play down the Solrock. 1 more Sun energy. I don't know if this is enough, but we're gonna try and get there. Let's see if we get it. I think it's 240. It is 240. 10 damage off, guys. Oh my goodness. So close. If we had 1 more Solrock, we would have won that one. Oh, that was such a close matchup. Such a close matchup. Well, there you have it, folks. You saw me just one shot a Mew and a flying Pikachu in the early game, so I can hit up to 210 on the first turn, which is not bad. Might even throw in a Zigzagoon so I can hit up to 220 and take even better knockouts. So just think about adding in a Zigzagoon just for that. And then we, you know, Ambipom was a really interesting deck idea. They just weren't able to set up, and we were able to just swipe for from. That shows the consistency of this Lunatone Solrock deck. And then the Dialga matchup, well, I actually wasn't playing the deck that I was playing in the rest of these videos, I don't think. I think I ended up putting in the Pyukumuku Irida after I played Dialga because I didn't like that it was working. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.